Kids Grow program is something that I started about 12 years ago. I realized most of the kids in this neighborhood, they are missing out the connection with the environment. We have to reduce our waste. The journey towards zero waste, we have to begin it, and we have started it here. We found that this fruit peels, vegetable peels, you can turn them into compost, and then we use that to water our plants. If you have an idea for environment project, just act on it. With passion and determination, I'm sure you will succeed.
Between 2017 September to December, we had 28 retailers on board to provide customers with incentives through BYO, so bring your own, it can be a bag, container or cup. And we saved 2.6 million pieces of disposables from the incineration plant. We do talks and workshops with a lot of companies and schools. The topic can be on plastic, food waste or recycling. What we can do is to observe, read and ask more questions so that we can make more holistic and informed decisions.
Sustainable Living Lab is a social innovation lab. What we have been doing is to bring people towards that journey of innovation to better the environment and be more sustainable in the long run. One of the core initiatives that we started about electronic waste was this thing called Repair Kopitiam. And so we felt that if you could repair something, you could prolong the life of a product. You are basically saving the earth from more waste.
My first task was educating hotel guests on sustainability aspects. The Eco Tour. The idea was to be able to showcase what sustainability is in a real-life business scenario. We worked mostly with the corporate sector to implement some change within small and large corporations in Singapore and the region. I have written several books that distills all the complexity of climate change into a book that is understandable to a broad public.
I've always been interested in nature, and I used to work for an environmental NGO. So we introduced the Sustainable NUS campaign about 5 years ago to promote behavioral change and nudge the NUS students and staff to adopt a daily sustainable lifestyle habit. We can provide the necessary infrastructure and environment so that you can embark on your sustainability journey.
When I come into Polytechnic, it so happened that my lecturer was actually in charge of BA Green. Me and her actually start to reform BA Green. I started volunteering with different environmental organizations. In our upcycling workshop, we actually did a tote bag made out of t-shirt. Our students actually enjoy it very much. Every action matters. Challenge yourself with something achievable today.
I was the president of my club, which is the Environmental Club. Here, the initiative that we did is the Clean and Green campaign, Keep Clean Singapore. As an MC, I give them a spot for them to clean at the neighborhood. It brings joy and happiness towards the community itself. We live in the same environment, we live in the same earth. Whatever things we do, we are helping the community without even knowing. It's also going to benefit you. Be patient, amazing things doesn't happen overnight.
I used to be a teacher in charge of Eco Club since 2014. We do activities like craft using recyclable materials. I think it's interesting work, and it's fun to see the kids enjoy the activities as well as learn at the same time. It's good for the kids to learn. They can start somewhere. You may be just one person, but if you can convince others by your action that you can go green, and they can convince other people to go green, then maybe we can start something.
Back in 2008, I was appointed as a HOD Student Development for my school. We believe that it should not stop at awareness level. Students should take action. We try to include a lot of programs where students have the chance to practice what they learn in class. I believe in nurturing them at a young age and ensuring that they get the right habit, and it's something that they can continue to practice even after they leave the school. It's important to find like-minded people when you start this journey. And if you have a strong belief in what you are doing, it will definitely take you to where you want to go.
In 2017, an ex-student came back to school and tell me about plastic pollution. I agreed to find out more about this and see if I could influence the school community to do something about it. Every big and small action that we do for the environment will yield a ripple effect to the people around us, and definitely that will result in greater impact in the environmental actions that we have in our country.